everybody, welcome in. This is Love Goddess Tarot. My name is Maureen. I'm so happy to do your reading today. Today's pick a card love reading is going to be focused on messages for you about what's coming next in love. And I am going to do a little different type of reading today. What I'm going to do is pull general messages overall for what's coming next in love for each of the groups. Then I'm going to break it down by singles, people that are just, in a no contact situation, or someone who's thinking of an ex or wants to be with someone that, isn't with them right now, and couples. And so I'm also going to do that for oracle messages and for angel messages. So be sure to stay through the entire reading as I work my way through everyone and hit on all of those relationship and love situations. Okay, so it's a little different format. Stay through till the end and you won't miss anything. There are 4 piles to choose from. I'm going to give you a closer look at each one. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and write all your comments below about today's reading and let me know what you thought of it and what you thought of the style, okay? Because it's a little different for us. Group number 1, you have the Celestite. Group number 2, you have the Gold Heart. Group 3 is the Shell. And group 4 is, this is sliding, group 4 is the Castle, Selenite. Okay, so those are your choices today. Take a moment, pause the video if you have to, just to kind of feel the energy. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, or you'd like to listen to the entire video, please do. Listen to your intuition, trust it always. The timestamps are below and you can skip ahead if you'd like to. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, number 1, let's get started on your reading. Let's take a look at your first 3 tarot cards, and then I'm going to pull questions for singles, for couples, for separated, for wondering about somebody who's out there. Let's get started. The overall messages are the 10 of Cups, that's reversed. We have the 9 of Wands, also reversed. Ooh, nice. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so what I see here for you, number 1, is an opportunity to kind of break down some defenses and move away from partnerships or energy which is not giving you that emotional support or love that you really want. Some of you may have even been through a divorce or the end of a relationship, a separation, or maybe just you grew up without that sort of happy childhood ideal, mom, dad together, 2 kids, that kind of thing. So maybe that's not part of who you are or what you've experienced. It's going to be different for everyone. But overall, what I see the energy here is moving away from defending things or sticking with things that aren't working and moving towards something that is. I do see love coming in and offer. This is earth energy. It's very practical. It's grounded. This person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't have to be, but they could be. But also it's just like an opportunity is coming for you. This is definitely a positive opportunity, and it's something that could bring a long-term connection. Okay, now how that plays out depending on your situation is going to be different. That's why today I'm going to do something a little different than the way that I generally work, which is I'm going to pull cards based on your situation. So first we're going to start with completely single. What do we have for singles? The Hermit. Yeah, there's a single card. Okay, so we've got some Virgo energy coming in. We've got some wisdom, some kind of staying to yourself energy, someone who's really spent some time figuring out who they are. This can also be a healer. I feel like this person matches you in some way. There could be Aquarius energy coming in here as well. But this feels like someone who is kind of a little bit on the introverted side, somebody who is just really wise. They kind of keep to themselves, but they have a lot to offer. Okay, so let's find out for singles What's the advice with this person? And this is very strong Virgo too. The advice, oh, there you go. 7 of Pentacles, hard work, putting in the effort. There's that pentacle, okay? Wow, this is wild. Okay, so yeah, it feels like you have to invest in things that are worth it. And I think that this first message really applies as well, which is like letting go of people, places, situations that don't deserve your attention, right? I feel like the energy coming up is going to be something that's going to be long term, and something that it's going to move slowly, but it's going to develop over time. Some of you may be considering a job change. I would take it if you have an offer, okay? And let's see what can come of this relationship for singles. Wow. Okay, so look at this. Ace of Pentacles, but it was reversed. This could be someone from your past. This could be someone coming back. I know you're single now, but this could be someone that's asked you out before that you didn't value, or that you weren't giving attention to this connection. I think that's a possibility here. For some of you, this is you rejecting this offer that's coming. It's not what you want, or maybe it just feels too rigid, or there's something about this connection that maybe scares you. Maybe you're not someone that likes, you know, maybe you're not used to someone who's so grounded, okay? Let's see. How does this person feel about you? Ah, wow. A lot of Taurus here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all earth. This person sees you as someone who shares the same values, someone who they could make a commitment to, okay? So whether or not you decide to make a commitment or even accept this offer, singles, is totally up to you. But what I see coming is definitely connected to that earth energy, that offer. It could be connected to a new job. If you don't take the job, you might not meet the person, okay? That's, again, there's a lot of different things that can happen there, but that's what I'm seeing for singles right now. Okay, so that's for singles. Now, let's go to anyone who, like, is in separation. Somebody is out there who you really want to connect with, but you're either, you know, in a period of separation, no contact, that kind of thing. Wow, look at all this pentacle energy. It's all connecting to that page. Okay. Yeah, this person does want to reach out. They want to build something. They see you as a potential partner. Even if they're saying they don't, they do. Okay. But I do think that right now their focus is on building their own resources, building back their own stability. There also could be a third party involved here. They might be in another relationship right now. Wow. More pentacle. We're going to run out of pentacles for the couples. So the advice here is to work on building your own self up. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Focus on you. If you do have a new job offer, if you are working hard at a business, keep doing that. Keep focusing on you. The other person is doing the same, okay? So right now they're busy with something else. You need to focus on you. Let's see what the outcome is, the potential outcome for those of you in separation. Okay, the King of Wands reversed. I think this person is too selfish right now. I think they're too focused on themselves. I don't see this as the person that you should wait for, okay? Because they feel very, very immature. They feel very selfish. They could have fire sign placements, Leo, Sag, Aries. But let's see. Who is the person that you should wait for, or that you should focus your energy on? Not wait for, really. I don't mean wait. I mean focus your energy on. Is there someone, let's put it this way, is there someone else other than the person that you're thinking about that you could connect with. You have to end that first. Yep. This is really a strong hold. This person has a strong hold on you. It does have to come to an end first before you can move on. Okay. Once you do that, you're going to be able to accept new offers. But I do think that this person is blocking you right now. So I would focus on the advice card of the universe, which is building yourself up, building your own security, creating wealth and security for yourself. Okay. So this is definitely a focus on you. I do think this person does think about you. I do. I think they do feel there's a connection, but I don't think that it's going to last, that you're going to have an opportunity with them. I feel like this is something you need to let go of. Okay, at least that's what it's showing for now. I will pull one more card for you because I hate for you to be sad about this, and I know I can't change the cards, but let's just see what comes after the ending here. What comes after the ending? King of Pentacles reversed. Oh, it's definitely going to impact them. It's going to hurt them. One more. This is a tough one. One more. Okay. It feels like there's a period when you might take a step back from connecting, from relationships, dating at all. Okay. I do feel like this person's working really hard because maybe they're having trouble financially. Doesn't matter though, because the universe has said to you, this is something that needs to end. And then your final card is this beautiful Page of Cups. So I do think you get the opportunity with a romantic love interest, but there is a need for you to let go of that other connection. Okay, for now, I would focus on you, focus on building your own self, your own security. So, doing the things you love, because that person feels like they are very kind of concerned with themselves, but also could be in another situation. Okay, and that situation would have to end first before you two could move together. And that could happen. It's going to be after a period of rest. So maybe like 4 weeks, 4 months. Maybe it's been 4 years for some. And then I do think if that happens and they end the other connection, they're going to come to you with an offer. Whether or not you accept it at that point is up to you, because it could be quite a while. Okay, so now let's look at couples. Those of you that are in a relationship, okay, oof, we don't like starting with the Three of Swords. So, I don't like that, but we'll keep going here. Ooh, okay. I feel like if you're watching this and you're in a connection, I feel like you have a lot of stress and anxiety around this connection. That's why you're watching this video. So what I'm going to say is probably not going to be a shock. There's definitely some energy of brokenheartedness, of sorrow, possibly past betrayal, but it could be this situation. It feels like you're kind of keeping yourself in the dark or in a place of anxiety over this connection, and the universe wants you to not do that, okay? This person that you're in a connection with could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or they could be someone who's very, like, a great talker, but I feel like they're creating a lot of anxiety within you and not a lot of emotional contentment. Okay, let's see what the advice is for you. Yeah, it feels like you're stuck in an old relationship, and you could be stuck in this portion of the reading, right? You're not here yet. you could be holding on to or supporting a connection that isn't good for you anymore. And if you don't relate to this, that's absolutely fine. We have justice. So the scales of justice are coming up. This is very strong Libra energy. This is saying to me that whatever is the best and right and true will happen. Okay, whatever is best in right and true is going to happen. Now, if that means that this person is actually being honest and you think that they've betrayed you, you're going to find out. This could also involve legal situations, legal battles, divorces. That could be also connected here. But remember that for everyone, we have that Page of Pentacles. So there is a new opportunity coming. I see that your story in terms of all of these readings is probably the most difficult today. And if you don't connect with it, that's fine. Then it's not meant for you. You can listen to another reading. But if you do, if this is resonating with you, I would say to remember that letting go of anything that isn't worth protecting will lead you to more opportunities. Okay. Let's get one more. Ooh. That's way more than one. So I'm going to put those back in and we're going to keep shuffling because that was a lot of cards. Yeah. This is the end of a difficult cycle, okay? But it is reversed, which means you're in the process of letting go. I think if you've come here and you say you're a couple, I feel like you're at the end of this connection and you're just having a hard time letting go, and you want confirmation that you're doing the right thing. You know, this came through the Justice card upright. So just know that whatever's right, whatever's meant to be will happen. The truth is going to come out. Okay, so just know that if that's you. And know that there is something positive on the other side of this, okay? Sorry about that, couples, but it's good to know that at least it's meant to be, okay? So that's for my couples. Now, for singles, let's go back to you for a second. I'm going to pull you an oracle message for singles. Let's see, what do you need to know about this love coming through for singles? Ooh, you're going to hear from them very soon. Yes, yes, yes. We have October 26th on here. We have some Scorpio energy coming in. There's a message coming. Okay. This is quick moving. This is information. Someone is going to be reaching out to you soon. Okay. This can also mean it could be through social media, DMs, through an app, a dating app, but there's going to be movement coming for you in terms of love. Okay, so that's for singles. Now, for those of you that are thinking about someone, and we did talk about that person, let's see. And remember, singles, we started with Virgo energy, so Virgo rules communication. Let's see what we have for those of you in separation. What do we get for you? Ooh, okay, so and if you'll remember, you had all that pentacle energy, and now you're getting the tree. The 5 is change. The tree, though, could be family and its long-term growth and potential, okay? And as we talked about, focusing on yourself, focusing on building your own security, I think is the message here. I also feel like there could be a connection for you, a love connection in the future that is close by, is in your neighborhood, community, or a family member could introduce you, okay? And now finally, for my couples, let's see, what do we have for you? Yes, well, there's hope. Okay, and I did mention that. I said that I saw a lot of difficulties. I did see the end of a difficult cycle. I think for some of you, it literally is divorce, ending of marriage. But because the sun is coming up over the mountain, this is the mountain card. This is about overcoming obstacles. So is it possible for you to overcome an obstacle? Yes. Justice and fairness will come through. I do feel like, though, because we had the Ten of Swords, that's the end of something, and that's when you're ready to begin again. And we have the sun rising. So I feel like you are moving towards a new connection. But for those of you that are in relationship, yes, is it possible for you to overcome all of your obstacles? It is. You just have to be super honest with yourself. Okay. Now, I want all my singles to think of a question for the angels. I'm going to pull you a card. Well, I want everyone to think, but if you're single, think of a question. Let's see what the advice is from the angels. Success. So yeah, whatever it is that you're thinking or wanting, just know that it's a very, very positive response. The angels are saying that you will be successful. So be confident, be joyful, okay? Embrace opportunities because success is waiting for you. Beautiful. Okay, now for those of you that are in separation, got your question. It's up to you is your advice card. Okay, and you know, the focus for you was on building your own self up, that Nine of Pentacles message of independence. You have to count on you. Okay, look at her. So trust in yourself and focus on yourself, believe in yourself. And now finally, if you're in a couple situation or recently ended a couple situation, let's check your question. There's your answer. Not the right time. Yeah. That's what was really coming through for you. You know, this really seemed like a difficult end, a lot of anxiety, possible, you know, third-party situations or pain or some sort of heartache. But just know that things will get balanced and whatever's meant to be will happen. Okay, so right now it's not the right time for this connection, or you know, but there could be potential in the future for a new connection or for you to heal this one. So those are all your messages, number one, whether you're single, whether you're, you know, have someone in mind and you're in separation or you're a couple, everyone got their answers today. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit longer, a little more detailed, a little more complicated for me, but I hope you enjoyed it. And please give me all your comments below. Let me know how you like this type of reading. I am going to see you really soon. Hey, number two, here's your reading. Let's get started and look at what's coming next in love. I am going to do this reading a little differently. I'm giving you an overall right now, and then I'm going to pull cards specifically for singles, for people in separation, or for someone you're actually thinking about, you know, a no contact situation, and also those that are in a couple situation. So everyone's going to get their answers. Watch this. No matter what your situation. Let's break it down. I'm going to start with the overall. This is for everyone. What's coming next in love? We have a decision coming up. We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Swords reversed. Okay. And we have the beautiful Star card. Wow. Okay. What I see overall here is, as I said, the need to make a decision. Okay, it could involve a sword person, meaning a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your life for some of you. It could be going with your heart when it comes to love in the future, instead of always using just your practical kind of, you know, head. Maybe you are an air sign and you tend to go more with, you know, what you're thinking rather than what you're feeling, and what you're moving towards in the future is healing. There is a lot of Aquarius coming through. You may be an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. There also could figure an Aquarius person in your future. Doesn't have to be, but we do have the Star card here. So with those swords, that's a lot of that air sign energy. So you're moving towards, I feel like, some sort of healing in love. Okay, connecting with your true path, connecting with your hopes, dreams, wishes. It could even be connecting you with love through friends. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is break it down. We're going to start with singles and see what's coming next for singles. Who is the person coming into your life? Let's see what information we can get for you. Okay, so we're starting with the Fool reversed. The Fool reversed is someone that feels stuck, or someone that feels foolish, or they were made to feel foolish, or someone who's afraid of taking risks. Okay, this could represent you. This could represent you feeling afraid to kind of make a leap when it comes to love. You could be hung up on an air sign from your past, or having a hard time moving on and making that choice. We do have the beautiful energy of earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone practical, someone who's waited, kind of, I feel like off on the sidelines, kind of waiting and watching you from a distance to let you go through your healing process. I think after the healing happens, you have the ability to connect with someone who is very practical, very down to earth, and very patient. Okay, I feel like they've been patiently waiting for you. This is someone that wants to build something long term. They're not interested in all talk and no action. They're all action and very little talk. Okay? Let's see what the outcome of this connection. What is the potential outcome? The Hanged Man. Wow. This is potentially going to really change your feelings about relationships, but it's going to take time. The universe is saying that you may really take your time on this one because you have a fear. You might be paralyzed with fear or afraid to move forward. This is definitely a relationship that's going to take time. There is some Pisces energy coming in as well, possibly for you. And this feels like a very solid, committed partnership, but it's really going to be up to you. Okay, you're going to have to take your time when it comes to this person. I feel that energy. Okay, that's singles for now. Don't worry, singles, we're not done yet. I'm going to come back to you. Now we're going to move on to someone you're thinking about. You don't have to be with them. It could be someone from your past. It could be someone you're in no contact with, or someone you just really want a connection with, but you don't have one right now. But it's like a specific person. Let's see what comes through in that situation. Yeah, there's a lot of competition and game playing around this person. So it feels like you have to kind of fight to get noticed by this person because they have a lot going on. They could also be someone that likes to play games, somebody that's a little immature. Oh, yeah. This isn't the best combination. I do feel that either you or them or the connection itself kind of connects you to things that aren't healthy, that aren't good for you. It's like you're obsessed with this person, but maybe they're just busy doing other things and they're not focused on you, okay? Let's see what the advice is for this situation. Yeah. The advice is, I know you're sad about this person, or you think about them, it makes you sad that you're not together, but look over here. You have the Two of Cups. So the universe wants you to focus on the future and focus on a new connection, okay? And heal from that loss, move on from it. The Five of Cups is about moving on from it. Notice the star she's got, he or she has 2 cups of water, one pouring in, one pouring out. So that's definitely connected to your original message up here, which is healing is coming. You do need to release that connection, that obsession, okay? Because it's become something that's not healthy. There are a lot of other people around, or it's not worth your effort. It's kind of just, it's games, okay? So the universe is really giving you a message to learn the lesson, to heal and move on, okay? Let's see what's possible if you do release that obsession and that connection. Look at that. The King of Pentacles comes through. You have a solid connection with someone who's mature, someone who cares about you, someone who's willing to invest in you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so the advice here is to move away from that devil energy. For sure. Okay, so now, and don't worry, we'll come back to you. Let's move on to couples. Those of you in a relationship. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. You're getting over some trust issues, and that could be related to the messages up here of the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. You could have an air sign person or someone in your life that you have trust issues with. So this relationship is, you're trying to get there. It's reversed, so you're not completely distrusting, but I feel like it's a process. Yeah, it's work. It's work. You're going to have to put in a lot of effort when it comes to this connection. It's going to take some time and some rebuilding. Could also be a workplace affair or a workplace thing that's making you jealous or insecure. Yeah, Two of Cups reversed. I feel like this relationship isn't turning out to be what you thought. You thought this person was going to be your person, your best friend, have your back, and I feel like you're starting to feel like they're not. What's the advice here for couples? Focus on your friends. Focus on having fun with people that are your support unit, okay? You need them right now. I would let that go for a while and really focus on things you enjoy with friends and family, okay? Now we'll come back to you. Let's get back to singles, completely single. We're going to pull you a message from the French Fortune. Let's see what message complete singles need today about love. Crossroads. Wow, look at this. You have the message of the crossroads. This is about making a decision. This is about going with your heart, not just your head. Remember I said that's what was coming. I feel like you're definitely at that point right now, okay? You're going to have to make a decision, and the decision is to move towards healing, okay? Wow. Now, what do people in separation or someone that you're obsessed with and someone who's just you're not connected with, there's no contact? Okay, so there is a new dawn. There's a new beginning after the mountain, after the difficulties. You do have the opportunity for a new beginning, and we talked about that. So I would focus on that and let go of the conflict, the fighting, or the obsession. Remember the Devil card. Time to move on and look at those opportunities coming just around the corner. Okay, for those of you that are couples, we're in a couple situation. Okay, we have the Anchor. So it's interesting because with you, we had that Eight of Pentacles, which is that work, stability, long-term goals and things like that, and sticking with something. I feel like this other person, there is some work to do on this connection. It hasn't turned out to be the way you wanted it to, but with the Anchor, there is an opportunity for you to kind of get through it and to make it through, okay? It really depends on the other person, I feel. I feel like they have work to do, and you should focus on your friends and getting out and doing things that you enjoy. Let them do what they need to do, okay? Now, for everyone, think of a question about your love situation. Now, for singles, think of a question. This is an advice message from the angels. For my completely singles, we have remain positive. The angels want you to remain positive. You've got lots of opportunities. You have some big decisions to make, my singles, but you're moving towards a place of healing. So the angels want you to know that you have some really beautiful energy coming in the future. Okay, now for those of you that are obsessed with someone or in a no contact situation or an ex, get your question about that. Let's see what your advice is about that situation. Meditation brings answers. Okay, so you really need to get focused on bringing it within, really starting to do meditation and prayer work so that you can release, I think, a lot of that toxic connection. Okay, and I think if you look within, you're going to get that same answer. Okay, so now finally the advice card for those in a couple situation. No. Yeah, I mean, it felt difficult, okay? I think that, you know, you have to trust whatever question you asked, but, you know, it's a no for now. I felt like you needed to refocus and to work on, you know, your connections with friends and family and people around you that bring you joy, okay? Because I do feel your partner has some energy to work on, some issues they need to work on, and maybe you guys need to work on them separately, okay? So those are your messages for today about what's coming next in love. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell, write all your comments below. Let me know what you think of this format, and I'm going to talk to you in a couple of days. I'm sending you so much love. Hey, number 3, here's your reading. We're going to start with your general messages about what's coming next in love. And I'm going to do this reading a little differently. I'm going to answer questions for all 3 groups: singles, people in separation or no contact, exes, and people that are in a relationship. Okay, so stay with me till the end of the reading, because I'm going to go back and forth through all 3 of those. It's going to be fun. Okay, so this is general. Let's see what's coming next for you. We have the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Ooh, nice. Beautiful. Okay. So what I see here for you is a real expansion, stepping outside your comfort zone, really reaching out to a lot of people. You know, the 8 of Wands is about maybe even travel. It's about expansion. It's about, you know, going beyond right in front of you or meeting a lot of people. Sometimes it can even indicate meeting people through dating websites, you know, going on a lot of dates, a lot of activity, basically. It feels like you then kind of really get specific and serious about connection. And I feel like that's where you might be now, where you're going to focus on what's important to you because you've been busy. You've been, you know, or you're going to be busy and it's going to be like, you know what, I need to focus. I've been juggling things at work and home, or I've been, you know, not putting my attention and focus into relationship. And I feel like that's going to change. And I feel like you're then moving towards a connection with someone who's really wise, somebody who's really sort of quiet. This is Virgo energy. This is someone who, you know, really has a lot to offer, has a lot of wisdom, somebody that really doesn't brag, someone who's modest, and someone who's, like I said, really, really wise, very helpful, someone who's going to give you a lot of support and a lot of just like a maturity comes through for this individual. And as I said, they could be Virgo. They don't have to be. Okay, so now the way this is going to work, we're going to go through all of the different people. So whether you're single completely or thinking of an ex or in a relationship, I'm going to pull cards, tarot, oracle, and angel for all of you. Okay, for singles, completely single, we have the 5 of Swords. Ooh, the 4 of Swords. And the 6 of Wands. I love it. Okay. Singles, what I see for you is, this is interesting because this lines up. It's like maybe you've dated a lot of people, or you have a lot of opportunities, you travel, you meet people outside your comfort zone. You kind of sort through who's real and who's not, who's full of crap and who's not. You take time to yourself, that 4 of Swords, which is that focus point here, and you find success in a connection with someone who has a lot of maturity, a lot of wisdom, who really, really gets you. Okay, and who focuses, I think, on you. okay, who really supports you and you shining rather than the other way around. Okay, so it just feels like you're going to be really happy with this connection, and it's going to make you feel good. I feel like this person's going to find you so attractive and be so complimentary of you. Okay, there's a lot of Leo, Sag, Aries here, more in the Leo. We have Leo, Virgo cusp for this person. But really nice energy. Okay, that is for singles. And don't worry, I'm coming back to you. We're going to look at your oracle and angel messages in just a second. And now, if you have an ex, if you have someone you're obsessed with, someone you're thinking of, someone you're in no contact with, this is for you, this portion. Okay, Five of Wands have been coming up a lot. That's competition. That's a lot of people around. That's childish games. Nine of Wands, dropping some of those boundaries. Being exhausted. Yeah, Nine of Cups. The message here really for you is that I don't feel like this person will bring you a lot of happiness. I feel like they're playing games with you and that you're exhausted from it and you're not going to get what you're hoping for out of this connection. I feel like you think that this person can bring you a lot of happiness, but the reality is that they don't. Okay, let's pull one more and get an advice card for you. Yeah, they are not connected to their family, or they're not looking for something long-term. There's something about their values that doesn't line up, okay? I feel like your family might also not like them. Use your intuition. The High Priestess is coming through. I think you know what I'm talking about. There is an opportunity for someone wise, somebody who is close to their family, someone who's down to earth. This person I don't think is it, but there is someone who is coming or possible, but I think you have to resolve this stuff and let go of this energy. Use your intuition and trust it. It's right, okay? And we'll come back to you. Now we're going to move on to anyone in a couple situation. Ooh, we have the King of Wands, really nice energy. Male, Leo, Sag, Aries, warm, generous. Ooh, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, someone who is not comfortable showing their emotions. Somebody who could be sharp-tongued. Ooh, could be fighting. Someone's very warm, someone's very generous and open. The other person's been arguing a lot. There's a lot of tension here in this connection. And it's about communication. Yeah, you've got to get clear and you've got to speak up. You've got to let whatever's going on, you have to express it, okay? The opportunity is going to come for clarity in this connection. The universe is saying, yes, there is an opportunity for clarity, maybe even for a new beginning. But it's up to you to speak your truth, okay? Now, let's go back to completely single. Let's get a message about this love energy coming in for you from the French Fortune. Beautiful. There's all those opportunities. You got the Fish card with the Eight of Wands. That is so perfect. The Fish card is a lot of opportunities. It's literally this card. If it could be in the French Fortune, it's the Eight of Wands. So yeah, I think you have a lot of opportunity coming up for dating. You're going to meet a lot of different types of people, and then you're going to focus on what's important to you. And I think it's going to surprise you who you end up with. Okay, for my exes, thinking of someone from the past, my High Priestess. You've got true love coming. So trust your heart, trust your intuition. It's not going to steer you wrong, okay? If something feels off, it's off. And know that something good is coming, because we have that beautiful Hermit energy, which is honest and true. Okay, for those of you in a couple situation, okay, there's a female that is involved in this connection is going to play an important role. Now, this could be you, but it could be another person, okay? So you need to get clear. This was reversed. There could be an air sign, female energy. Either you, meaning you need to speak your truth, you need to get clear, you need to take one of those arrows those swords above your head that's worrying you, that's keeping you up at night, grab it, hold it in your hand, and take it as a new opportunity. Take action somewhere in this connection. We do have a really nice energy here with the King of Wands, so I think it's important for you to just speak up. Okay, now for everyone, whether you're single, couple, or separated, I want you to think of a question. I'm also just going to get a general advice here for your love situation from the angels. Okay, singles, your answer is remain positive. Beautiful. I love this. This came up before. And singles, you had such a beautiful message of the Six of Wands, which is a success. I feel like you have lots of opportunities coming. Stay positive, okay? There's really good things coming. That can also be a Sagittarius energy coming into your life. Okay, for those of you that are in separation, or you're obsessed with someone that you're not in a relationship with, or there's a no contact or an ex, let's see what your advice is. Recovery. Wow. Yeah. I think with that High Priestess message, you really need to focus on yourself and focus on trusting your intuition when it comes to this, okay? Maybe you're recovering from this past situation. You're exhausted. Your hopes and dreams have been dashed here with the Nine of Cups. Listen to yourself and go within, okay? And then finally, for the couples, your message is communicate clearly. Oh my God, this is so good. Yes, Queen of Swords, reverse, not speaking up, not communicating clearly. Ace of Swords, communicate. That's exactly what I said. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Okay. So those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Write all your comments below. Like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free. I want to know what you thought of today's format and if you enjoyed your messages and your reading today. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 4, here's your reading. Today's going to be a little different because the way that I'm doing this is I'm going to give you your overall message about what's coming next in love, and then I'm going to break it down for singles, for people thinking of someone or obsessed with an ex or in a no contact situation, and people that are in couple situations. So everyone's getting a read today, and you have to listen to the whole reading all the way through because I'm going to address tarot, oracle messages, and angel messages for all 3. Okay, so let's get started with your general. You have the Sun, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. Okay, beautiful. So we have got fire energy coming in for you in the future. Number 4, that can be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Plus we have Aries here of the Emperor. So a lot of fire, and we have the Leo energy of the Sun. So for me, there's a lot here about inspiration, creativity, there's money, finances, taking charge of your life. You could have someone coming in that is extremely direct, someone who's a very powerful person, someone who likes to be in charge, or you yourself could be taking control, getting back in control of your life, of your finances, of love in general. But this can also represent a powerful figure coming in or around you. There is an opportunity and a message for adventure, inspiration, growth, creativity coming in love. I do see some depression in the past, or it could be physically being ill or just not feeling 100% for some of you, maybe disappointment, Leo energy around that. But I see it, you moving towards a much stronger and more powerful and upbeat and optimistic situation when it comes to love. So that's really, really nice to see. That's for everyone, no matter what your situation is in terms of relationship. For singles, for couples, everybody, you're moving towards a much more secure, much more like driven, I don't know how else to say it, love situation. Okay? But now let me break it down for each of you, no matter what your situation is. I'm going to start with single, completely single, single, single. You have no one around you in the past, no one interest, no one you're thinking of, okay? You're just completely single. Let's see what we got for you today. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Page reversed of Pentacles, work energy, money, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Advice. The Ace of Wands. Yes. Getting that fire, creativity, and passion in your life. Look what's coming, a new opportunity. The universe is really letting you know that there's something that you need to address yourself. Okay, whether it's speaking up for yourself, speaking out on behalf of yourself, standing up for yourself, but also not being afraid of letting go of what you have to get something new. Okay, it feels like that energy for you, singles, that you know, you have the opportunity coming. The universe wants to give you this. It's connected to fire. It's connected to a Leo, to a Sag, to an Aries. It's connected to inspiration, creativity, and passion. If you've been bored, or if you've just felt like, you know, you weren't getting attention or affection or any warmth, that's changing. Okay, but there is a little bit of a warning here for you to not be concerned too much with holding on to security and being afraid to take chances and opportunities. Okay, the universe wants you to take chances, to take opportunities, and to not be too afraid of letting go of control. Okay, so those are the messages for singles. We're going to come back to you in a minute. Now I'm moving on to, if you are in a situation of no contact, or if you are obsessed with someone who you're not with, someone you want to date, or if you're thinking about an ex, this is your section. Let's see what's coming for you. That keeps coming up. Five of Wands, game playing, people that are around this person, competition, other, you know, connections. I feel like this person's playing around, dating around. They might be immature. Temperance reversed. Yes, this is really not, this connection is keeping you from the flow of your own path. Okay, this could be with a Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius placements, but it's like this isn't getting you where you need to go by staying connected to this energy. Yeah, what I see coming in the future for you is an equal partnership, something that fulfills you and the other person equally. This doesn't feel equal. This is off balance. Okay, if you look at this, this is about balance. This is about balance, but this one was reversed. So I think that you need to focus on connections with people that are grounded, that are more balanced. Maybe even an earth sign is coming for you, or someone that you work with. There could be Libra placements here too. But I see energy coming for you that is much better than what you're thinking about, okay? We'll get back to that in a second. And now, for anyone who's a couple, here's yours. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. The Hanged Man. Big change in perspective, taking some time to figure things out. Three of Cups. Let's get an advice. Yes, letting go of some sorrow or past connection. So This feels like you're putting a lot of work into a connection, and maybe you need to take a step back and give some more thought to this relationship. Okay, the universe is suggesting that with the Hanged Man. The universe is also saying that it feels like your friends or there's female energy around you maybe not supporting what you really need here in this connection, or there could be female energy around your partner. It feels like this connection is very painful and teaching you some important lessons, but it doesn't feel like it's uplifting. And I feel like you're still stuck in this energy of being in a connection that maybe isn't allowing you to shine, and maybe you need to take a step back and get more in control of your situation. I do see that beautiful opportunity in the future. Let's pull one card for you. What about couples? Yeah. I feel like someone's not being honest here, and I really would watch out for manipulation in the relationship. If it's a Virgo or Gemini, that could be even more so. Okay, so I would just be cautious with this connection. Okay, we'll look a little bit more at that in just a second. Now, let's get back to completely single. I'm going to pull you French Fortune about what's coming next in love. Let's see what we have for singles. Aw, you have true love. You have the big heart. Yay. That Page of Wands, you've got some fire sign, maybe even older. I know a page is generally young, but with the King here, I kind of feel with the Emperor energy, a lot of maturity around this connection. So even if they're young, they're mature. I feel like you have some beautiful romantic stuff coming up for my singles. And for those of you thinking about an ex or in separation, look at that. The sun upright with the sun reversed. Yeah, this is telling you to focus on yourself, your own joy. You have joy and happiness coming, okay? And it's going to be much more balanced and focused on you. I don't feel like you were focused. You're getting the attention you deserve. So don't give it to someone who's not giving it back, okay? And then for couples, yeah, Tower. Now, the Tower is different in this deck. It doesn't mean what it means in the other deck. It's about hard work, okay? There was also this Eight of Pentacles, and it was reversed. So I think the universe is saying, take some time to take a step back. Are you investing a lot in a connection that is not going to get you where you want to go? That's only something you know, and it's going to be different for different people. But there could also be a problem at work or a connection to someone at work when it comes to your relationship. Now, it could also mean that you have the ability to work towards what you want slowly, but it is going to be work, okay? Now, getting back to singles, completely single. We're going to get the advice from the angels for you. You can also silently ask yourself, you can ask a question silently to yourself for the angels about love. But I'm going to just get you an overall advice card right now. Ask for help from others. Okay, beautiful. Is there someone in your life that could help you? Okay, with the sun reverse for everyone, you could not be feeling 100%. You could be suffering from depression. You could be under the weather or just emotionally upset. You know, keeping things to yourself here. Fear, okay, holding on to things and being afraid. You know, when we let go of holding a tight grip on things, we actually open our hands up to more. So maybe the Emperor represents you taking control, but it could also represent someone in your life that could help you, okay? Now, for those of you that are thinking of an ex or no contact, someone that you're just obsessed with, let's get an advice from the angels. Wow, improving health. So this is with the sun reversed, there could be health issues. So the angels want you to focus on you and your own health and vitality. You did also get the sun card here. So you had the sun in the general and the sun here and improving health. So the universe wants you to focus on you. Focus on making yourself strong. Okay? Next, couples. What is the advice from the angel? You can ask yourself a question. You can ask a question to yourself. And let's see what the advice from the angels for couples. Romance. Okay, so maybe some of you really need to focus on what's romantic for you, creating romance in your relationship, being open to romance. And if you're not getting romance in your current situation, you might want to really think about that, because you did have some difficult cards here. Okay, for those of you in a relationship, it's time for maybe a change in perspective or a new way of dealing with your connection. So maybe that's you being romantic or your partner being more romantic. Okay, so those are all your messages today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, write all your comments below. Let me know what you thought of today's reading, especially because it's a new format. I thought it would be a really fun thing to do. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want bonus content, you can become an Aphrodite member and hit the join button, get bonus readings every week, every month. I just did one for the eclipse, which was really fun. It's a place where I do additional readings that aren't just love focused. They expand into other areas, and they're also readings that I want to do for myself, and then I share them with you. Okay? Sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon.